Hello, everyone. I've had another really long day, but I'm going to sit down and play some GeoGuessr. If anybody watched yesterday, I didn't really get off to the best week or best start of the week yesterday. I went 0 for 3. The first game I played was just a total mess. I got 2 hit on that one. And then I played 2 games against a pretty good opponent. I think I played okay in either of those games, but I lost at the on the multipliers in either of them. But sometimes that happens. I'm not too concerned. I've been practicing a little bit today. I think it's time to get into a few more duels. Let's get into it. Hopefully, I can turn this thing around. I mean, you can see I'm on quite the slide here. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4 game losing streak. All right, we got an opponent here. It took a while. Great looking opponent. About 100 points higher than me. Gonna wait for good luck as always. Where do we find ourselves? Absolutely no car meta. And the sun is apparently in the south. They've already placed their pin, and I still have no clue where I am. I am going to guess in Romania, because I don't know where else to go. The other player goes in Spain, would have been a much better guess. Should be Germany. And let's see why this wouldn't be Germany. Place the pin here. The player goes in the north and kind of split the difference on it. It's going to do some more damage to me. So not off to a good start here. We'll see what happens, though. Okay, well, we are in Australia. The other player's already placed their pin. I don't know where in Australia we are. I'm going to go up here in Queensland. The other player goes in Melbourne, and it was actually South Australia. It's going to do some even more damage to me. Jeez. When it rains, it pours, I'll tell you that. This could be Brazil. It is not. I still think it looks like Brazil. The sun, not too sure on. The other player goes in the exact same spot, and it ended up being Brazil. Wow, I'm able to do some damage. Let's go. Can't tell on that sun. I got a blue car. I'm wondering. Looks like Mexico, and I think that's a Mexican thing as well. I'm wondering if it's down this way. I'm gonna place the pin here. Let's see if I could force a bad guess on this opponent. There you go, Mexico. The other player goes further north in Mexico, and I had a much better guess. That's going to do a really good chunk of damage. Back in business. Let's see if we can make it happen. Mexico again. The sun seems to be in the south. I'm not sure about that pole. I don't know if this is Baja California. See if I could just go to Chihuahua here. The other player goes in Juarez, and it was Baja California. It would have been a nice guess if I did that. Sun is north. What do we got? Blue car. It's not north. This is Mexico again. Black soil. I think you see that near San Luis Potosi. I'm going to go here again. The other player goes further south into Mexico, and it was further south. That does kick me out of the game, unfortunately. Good game. Thought I can come back. So we're on another 5-game slide here. Dropping further into the rankings. Sometimes you just lose a few games. I think after that first bad guess, I, really feel like I put together a pretty solid effort there. But sometimes you lose anyway. I'm going to get into round 2 here. 0 for 5. My last 5. On another tilt. Okay, you got a good looking opponent here. I'm going to wait for good luck. We are in Europe. I want to say like Finland or Sweden? No. Where is that sun? This is France. The other person goes in Poland. Oh, it was Poland, okay. I thought I saw a French bollard out in the distance. Then again, I saw those yellow signs. It should have been a dead giveaway. This ought to be the Philippines. The other player also goes in the Philippines, and it was further north. It's going to do some more damage to me. U.S. Canada. These is this like maybe up here? I feel like it could be further this way. Just place it here in Ontario. Yeah, place the pin. Don't know why. The player goes in Canada as well, and it was Alaska. Okay, it's going to knock some more damage to me, so... Single yellow line, sun is in the south. The sun is definitely in the south. This doesn't look like Mexico, but it could be. Colombia, maybe. I don't think it's Colombia. It's way too flat. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. See what happens. The other player also goes in Colombia. It was Mexico. Darn it. Okay, well, I had an idea. All right, getting into the multipliers. Sun is in the south. Puts us in Europe. I can't really see that. It's going to go maybe in this area of the world. Can this possibly be Russia? Like up here. No, I don't think it is. Usually you see the antenna. I'm just going to go plop it here in the middle of this chunk of land. The person goes in Chechnya as well. It was actually Romania, so I'm able to do a tiny chunk of damage. Double yellow road lines, and what I would presume is the United States. I can usually region guess the United States if I could move around. This time, however, it's got to place me in the south, I think. I mean, these trees like remind me of like southern pines. I'm going to go like North Carolina. Yeah, the other player goes in Georgia. Of course, it is Louisiana, so it's going to do some damage to me. It's like Peru, maybe. Do they have a black car in Peru? The other person goes in Bolivia. Or actually, I think that was Peru, but it's going to do damage to me regardless. I just can't really get ahead. I mean, like I said, when it rains, it pours. See if I can pull it together here. Sun definitely appears in the north. Reddish car. I feel like it could be Ecuador. These bollards, that kind of checks out. I think. I think they have a red and white bollard. I just never seen this style before. Oh, actually, that's Peru. I didn't see that earlier. Where can we go into Peru? It's kind of in the mountains, kind of not. I'm just going to go in the middle. Let's see what happens here. See if the other player spots that. They go Peru as well. Okay, I had a good guess. 2,000 points of damage. Looks like Bengali to me. Make sure it's not Assamese. I think this is just regular Bengali. I'm going to have to go ahead and just place it. I do see a little bit of blur, crap cam. I think it should be maybe towards the Dhaka area. I'm going to go ahead and do there. The other player also goes in Bangladesh, and it was Bangladesh, so I'm able to do a tiny chunk of damage. Looks really U.S. All white license plates. I feel like this is out west. Yeah. It doesn't look like Florida. I think this is like California. I'm going to go ahead and place the pin over here. Can't tell if it's Bay Area or not. Let's go for it. The player goes in Texas, and it was California. Finally getting a victory in the 10th round there. Good game. Really needed that one, my lord. So it looks like I am able to win a game this week, which is just lovely. Sometimes you really got to fight. You know, the analogy I always make is baseball. I mean, even the best players, I mean, they might step up to the plate 6, 7, 8 times in a row and just knock it on base, even if they have good at bats. And I think that's kind of what was going on here. Trying to be very mindful of that as I play this game. In previous weeks, I've gotten really discouraged and anxious to play, but I mean, it's just part of it. Anyway, I'm gonna take a second here. I'll be back. All right, let's get into a third game. Probably will be my last one of the night. It's nice to have a victory. Let's see if I can end on another one. All right, we got 1,000 ELO rated player here. This is going to be tough. They obviously know better than I. We are in Europe. Very heavily forested. I'm aware that I need to say hello to this person. I mean, is it possible this is like... I was thinking Scandinavia, but I'm not sure. Just block it here in the south of Sweden. I think... I just don't like that guardrail, but we'll see what happens. The other person goes in Finland. Okay, it was Sweden, but they were closer. It's going to do some damage to me. Whoops, I didn't mean to say good game there. This... Probably Brazil. Does appear to be Brazil. Not familiar with that palm. Those poles are Brazilian, right? The person goes in Brazil as well. Okay, it was way out west in Acre. I don't think I'd have got that one, but... Ugh. The North or South Dakota thing. I can't remember what state that is. I think it's South Dakota. They seem to know where they are. The person also goes in South Dakota, and it was South Dakota. 33 points of damage there. Got this long black antenna, so this ought to be Russia. Fall coverage. As if it means anything to me. Yeah, I mean, you know, why not? And I really have to start studying Russia more. I mean, it's coming early enough where it's fine, but I mean, eventually I'm just going to get destroyed on these things. It was Russia. The other player went in Poland. It's able to do a chunk of damage to me. So I mean, I wedged West Russia. It was actually all right. Okay, we got this. This ought to be Brazil. Oh, these short, stumpy palms. Is that like a Piauí area thing? Oh, geez, I really hope so. That's if this is Brazil, which... I mean, it checks out. I think these trees are found in like the northern part of Brazil. I've never seen these horses before. We're in the southern hemisphere. We got the blue car. I mean, I don't know. Let's go for it. The other person goes in Argentina. Wow, okay, it was Argentina. Massive, massive chunk of damage. Did not know the Argentina thing. I saw the blue car. Usually you get a black car in Argentina. It does not look like I'm going to end my day with a victory here. I think this is Germany. We got these ballers and then this yellow sign. Anything else I can gather? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of them. Let's get headed right in the middle of Germany. It should do enough damage to knock me out of the game, I guarantee it. Oh, wow, okay. Getting down on myself already, but able to survive this round. Let's see what happens in round 7. Apparently, could be U.S., could be Argentina with that. Yeah, this is Argentina. Very dry. Gotta go in this area. Mostly to the east. Yeah. That's my best bet. I mean, let's do it. The person also goes in Argentina. I think I was closer. All right, battling back here. Let's see what happens. Russia. And I think you get the haziness up here. Somewhere up in this area, I think. Let's just go for it. And I think down here, I see those eastern bollards, but let's check this out. See if I get lucky in Russia. And it looks like I do. That's going to knock this player out of the game. Very good game. I was able to stick around. I beat a player over 1,000 elo. Might have been one of the first times I've ever done that. Back up over 900. Excellent. Okay, so not calling it a comeback, but it looks like the tilt is over. I had a couple of quality victories in this game. Finally got 2 victories out of the 6 games that I've played. Pardon me for the self-deprecating humor that I've had in this. I was on a bit of a tilt, and it is, I think, after 10 p.m. my time. I've been up since 5:30 in the morning, so it's been a long day for me. But regardless, sat down. I played GeoGuessr. I'm pretty happy with my playing tonight. Got a couple of victories. Got a victory over 1,000 elo rated player. Can't really complain all too much. Anyway, I'm going to shut it down now. I'll be back tomorrow with more duels.